What is the symbolic meaning of the symbolic Jesus as he encountered the symbolic demon-possessed man who had legions of demons within him? What is this symbolic story in the symbolic Bible shedding light about you, O starseed? This symbolic story is shedding light upon your power, your essence, your energy, and your vibration, your spirit, your calling, you see. For not any one demon can stand in your presence, you see. It takes a legion, an army from the pits of hell to stand up before you to balance you out, you see. The universe is constantly trying to balance itself out within its creation, you see. It has to match your essence, and it takes a legion to do so. One demon could never stand in your presence. One negative dark narcissist could never stand before you. It takes droves and a multitude. When we pay closer attention to this symbolic story, you will notice that the symbolic Jesus drove every single demonic spirit by the legions and by the multitudes out of this demon-possessed man. What is that saying about you, O starseed? It is shedding light upon your power and your ability to overpower every dark narcissist and every dark abuser that shows up in your life. They show up by the multitude because that is the only thing that can come in your presence, the multitude, to match your power. But you have the power to overcome and overpower every single one of them. Know your power and know your strength. None of them can overtake you and none of them can overpower you. In this symbolic story, in the symbolic Bible, you will see that with one single word out of your mouth, you are able to overcome. These demons recognize you and they know exactly who and what you are. Remember, in the symbolic story, in the symbolic Bible, with the symbolic Jesus and the symbolic demon-possessed man, they were the only ones who were able to immediately, spiritually recognize who the symbolic Jesus was. Your enemies are fully aware of who and what you are. Your enemies are fully aware of your power and they are fully aware of your divinity. They know who and what you are more than anyone else, you see. They are operating at that level of spiritual dimension where they can recognize you. It is now you. It is all up to you to recognize and realize who and what you truly are. For if you do not know who and what you are, these little small demons by the legions will overpower you, when in all reality, they have no power over you. It is now time for you to come to the full realization of who and what you truly are. It is now time for you to remove yourself from underneath the bondage and from underneath the shackles and from underneath the darkness of where your abuser has kept you or is keeping you, see. Know your power and know your strength. Remember, in this symbolic story, in this symbolic Bible, it is shedding light upon your power and your divinity and your authority, you see. When you speak, every little demon and every multitude of demon and every legion of demon must obey your every command. Realize and recognize your power and realize and recognize your authority, you see. No one demon can stand up before you and no legion of demon can stand up before you. You have been given within you, within your essence, the power backed up by Creator Source, you see. When you speak, it is the word of authority. When you speak, it is the word of the Lord.